Wanting to have hundreds of likes on your social media, thousands of engagements on your channel, support from your friends and family for your business, or even a simple pat on the back to boost your confidence and make you feel appreciated is normal. But then, where does one draw the line between seeking validation and wanting to be supported? I do not know the answer to that, but I experienced this situation a while back, and on today's episode I'm going to be talking about how I was able to manage it, or rather how I am still managing it. Keep listening to find out. Hi guys, welcome back to Unsolicited with Fola. If you are listening for the first time, my name is Fola, and this podcast is a show dedicated to starting up conversations about our daily experiences to help us all learn, unlearn, and relearn together. Please, if you haven't, subscribe to my channel, please. And do not forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I will be looking forward to that, honestly. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. See you on the other side. Bye. So last week, guys, I legit broke down. I broke down. I was crying like the crybaby that I am. If you know me, I was in a very, very bad state of mind. My mood was just down, and I was feeling overwhelmed and emotional about everything. Like everything was making me emotional. I wasn't on my period, though, but man, I was feeling every emotion times 10. You can easily tell me I'm mad and I will start crying because my mental health was in the dustbin. And you can guess why. Okay, no, you cannot guess why. Anyways, it was for two reasons. The first one being that I felt really sad because I wasn't getting support from some people that are really important to me. Now let me explain this. You have some people in your life that anything it is that you want to do, whether it's rubbish, even if you want to go and be dancing naked in the street, they are supposed to stand behind you. Like those people are just there. You know them. No matter how small they are, everybody has those people. It might even be your family, it might be your friends. You have those people that should always support you in anything it is that you want to do, even if they don't think it's wonderful. And you should always support them in anything it is that they want to do. So, these people in my own life, not all of them, some of them have been looking away. They've been giving me a la, like, they've been giving me a la since I started this podcast, acting like, oh, they cannot see that I'm doing something. So yes, I have my own faults in it though. I'm going to explain to you guys. When I started, I didn't tell any of my friends about it. I didn't tell anybody. I just went and did it. I just put it out there that okay, I want to do this. I'm just going to put it out there. Why? Because I didn't want anybody to tell me something, or just say something that would discourage me and just kill my morals. I was really, really feeling good about it, and I felt okay. Let me just do it and put it out there. And when everybody sees it, I know some people will be angry, but I will apologize and explain this is why I did not tell you ahead. So yes, a few of my close people actually still reached out and were like, "Yeah, cool," and they've been supporting me right from episode one. They've been showing up for me, giving me feedback and sharing it for me, and that was nice. But then I have some people that were just acting like they cannot see anything. Even till now, they are acting like they cannot see that this girl is doing something. And I started thinking about it last week. If the case were reversed, even if they didn't tell me about it ahead, I would still go out, support them, reach out and tell them, oh, this thing you did is nice. And I'll tell them, you did not even tell me. Do you get? So I felt really bad. I started feeling really, really sad about it. I broke down. I think I was overthinking it. So I broke down and started crying. It felt like if these people are not supporting me, then maybe what I'm doing is not even right. Maybe I'm doing rubbish. Maybe I've been saying rubbish. So the second reason I broke down was because I felt I wasn't getting engagement on my podcast. Like, to give as example, my third episode, I wanted to do giveaway and nobody answered me. Jesus, you people gave me a la. That was really, really painful. Like, it was very painful, and I felt so embarrassed that, oh my god, people are going to look at it and see that nobody even answered this girl, nobody even wants her airtime, nobody's listening to her. What is she saying? So those two things actually put me in a very bad state of mind, and it ruined my mood for like the whole week. I was feeling really bad, down, sad, and at a point I told myself I wasn't doing it again. I'm just going to go and delete all the episodes I've put out and move on with my life. I mean, who sent me to come and do this in the first place? But then I was lucky enough to have someone to talk about it with, and where we spoke about it, they explained to me, they made me see that it's not every time you're doing something that everyone you care about will support you. You don't need to wait for everybody's approval. Let me not say everybody, you don't need to wait for their approval before you know you're doing something right. If you have a few people supporting you, that's fine and it's okay. But if you don't, you're still doing well. You decided to do something and you feel good about it, and that is the major thing that matters. So whatever it is that you might be doing, even if it's not creating content, if it's just a business, you're selling something and you feel like your friends or the people that are important to you are not showing up for you like you would want them to, you don't need to let it make you feel bad. You don't need to feel bad about it. You don't need to let it discourage you. You don't need to wait for their approval or validation before you do what you want to do, before you feel good about yourself or whatever it is that you're doing. And there's some major tips that they shared with me that helped me feel better. I mean, you can hear me, you can hear my voice now. I sound much better. It helped me a lot, and I just thought about it and said, okay, let me come and share it on here with you guys too. Who knows, it might help somebody, because I know I'm not the only one that is feeling like this. I am 100% sure. So the first one is to not be too self-critical. Do not criticize yourself too much. For me, I was doing that a lot, and it already reduced the level of confidence and validation I had of myself and of what I was doing in my head. So I was looking out to these people to tell me, oh, you're doing well, this stuff that you put out was really nice, before I believed it myself, forgetting all the effort and energy I put into it and just waiting for someone to come and tell me it was good. So do not be too self-critical of yourself. The second one is to keep pushing. Confidence comes with consistency. The more you do something, the more you feel good about it. The more you do something, the better you are at it, and the less you're waiting for someone to come and tell you you did well. That's just it. Another one is to not compare yourself. Do not compare yourself to other people. That one is key. I said that the last time. Comparison is a thief of joy. Another one is to understand that mistakes are a part of learning. When you feel comfortable with making mistakes, you would feel comfortable. You would not wait for people to come and tell you, oh, you did well. You would not look for a validation from anybody, because you believe that, okay, even if I put out this thing and I made a few mistakes in it, I still did well. You've learned from the mistakes, and next time you're going to do better. So whether somebody tells you, you did nice, or whether they don't tell you, you don't care. That's just it. Another important one is, do not wait for approval. Like, I think this is like the summary of everything I'm saying. Don't wait for approval. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate your efforts. Appreciate the work you're doing. Do not feel sad. Do not feel upset when somebody you want is not supporting you. Some people you feel should be there for you are not there for you. I know it's easy to say, but honestly, if you practice it over time, you will get comfortable with it. So it is a great thing to be surrounded by nice people that would always motivate and encourage you, whatever you're doing, and also be this nice person to people. But that doesn't mean you should always wait for them to approve of whatever you're doing or approve of you before you feel good about it. When we approve of ourselves, outside recognition comes naturally. Honestly, that's the thing that everybody should know by now. So do not place your validation in people's hands. Do not place your approval in people's hands. It should be in your own hands. Validate yourself, approve yourself, make yourself feel good. Understand that life is a gradual process, and whatever it is that you're doing, it can only get better. That is just the truth. It can only get better. Keep putting effort, keep putting energy, keep doing what you're doing, keep motivating yourself. The result is going to be wonderful, guys. It's going to be wonderful. As for me, with these tips, I'm going to keep practicing them so I don't always expect people to approve of me before I feel good for myself. And I encourage that you guys do the same thing. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I hope you guys were able to take one or two things from today's episode. I'll be looking forward to your feedback. And please, as usual, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Like, drop your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. See you again in my next episode. Bye.